since they're pretty damn good at fooling everyone, I'll do a video on Ogawa Ryu or Kazeno Ryu or whatever the fuck you want to call them, the bullshit artists from Brazil who are spreading to France and Spain and who the fuck knows where else with their just complete bullshit that appears like a Japanese martial art to people who don't know Japanese martial arts. To people who do know Japanese martial arts, it's obvious that they bought the damn video series of Daito Ryu. You know, they mixed it with another tape that they got of like Onoha Ito Ryu, I think they took. And then they took some more, you know, Nitanichi Ryu. They just went and bought the whole damn fucking collection. All those, the Nihon Kuburo Shinkokai videos. And they watched them and they copied them. They tried to move the same way. And they fail at it if you know what the fuck that you're looking at. So, anyway, these assholes, they claim to be from, you know, this group of people called the Shizen, which is retarded, that just means natural, you know. So they say these Shizen people lived in Hokkaido in the 8th century AD, you know, and then they were mixed with some other, they were like, they perpetuate the myth that Ainu were white is one thing that's on their site. So they say they're these Ainu people who had their own language called Shizen-go, which means natural talking, which is retarded, and their own religion called Ochikara, which means, you know, great power, big power, which is also retarded, that worshipped Tengu. But if you know about Ainu culture, it's the 800s, you're mixing, you know, a Buddhist, Hindu, everything mixed together type of thing with an indigenous culture that worshipped completely different stuff, and you're saying they made their own religion that worships something from another. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's the problem. So then it became Shinto, mixed with Shinto, and then all this bullshit. And somehow it goes on and on and on to this guy, Ogawa, who's from the town of Kawa. So I don't even think Kawa is a place in Hokkaido. It might be, you know, it's such a, you know, river, so obviously you might find it somewhere in Hokkaido, but who knows. And he runs into the founder of Tenshin Shoden Katori Shinto Ryu, and they work together and they make Ogawa Ryu, or Kaze no Ryu. So, which is, you wouldn't even, it would be Furyu, but they say Kaze no Ryu, which is what someone who doesn't speak Japanese, you would expect them to say that. And then eventually they change it to Kaze no Ryu Ogawa Ha, and they say that it goes from Ogawa, what the fuck was this guy's name? I have it somewhere. Let's see. Ogawa Manabo. So, yeah. And then some blah 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 blah. There's no lineage listed, and it ends up with this guy, Ogawa Hiroshi, who comes to Brazil, and that's where it comes from. But people who actually lived in Brazil at the time, this was in the 90s. So there was another guy whose name is Jordan Augusto, which I don't know if it's Jordan or if it's like a different kind of Portuguese pronunciation, but let's just say Jordan Augusto. And he was a capoeira, karate, and Aikido student. So he was doing all this bullshit. He was a big Frank Dukes fan. What a fucking surprise there. So he's teaching all this crap and then decides, you know, I'm going to make up my own school. And in the 90s, he makes his own school here, this Kaze no Ryu. Says it's from this Japanese guy who doesn't exist. And, yeah, so he makes up all this kind of bullshit. He was saying it was Daito Ryu first, actually, and then he goes on to this Kaze no Ryu, and he makes up these ranks. Kohai, Seito, Deshi, and then Uchi Deshi, obviously. Stupid bullshit. So, yeah. And of course, he calls himself Shiroshi. That should just end it with any fucking person who knows what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, hi, I'm Shiroshi, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is a Bujinkan school? No? Oh, fuck you. There, the end. So thanks to, you know, 4 Ways of the Corpse there for fucking that up. So anyway, this guy, of course he says that his, you know, he has his, oh, we have 18 of our samurai disciplines and 36, we have 18 more ninja disciplines and it makes 36. These fucking people. I'm really just tired of their bullshit. So anyway, this Jordan Augusto guy gets into trouble with the police or something like that, the guy in Brazil tells me, and disappeared for a while. So we have this new Shiroshi, I guess it's Thiago Morales or something. He's the one who controls the Facebook page, and there's 2 other guys, they split off, and now one's in France, one's in Spain or something, some other guy. This guy's on Facebook, all making the bullshit. I don't even want to link to their damn videos and give them views so you could, like, because it's just bullshit. You see that their movement. If you watch their, you know, Daito Ryu guy, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing, oh, twist, I'm doing that. Long Ki, Daito Ryu, obviously I watched the video. Like, can you make it less fucking obvious? And then their shuriken video, guy's throwing Tonto, he's throwing it like Western style, that kind of bullshit, all that, and just the sound, and they're hitting, the end is up in the air. It's not the worst thing in the world to me is hearing someone throw a shuriken improperly, and it just, the fucking sound of a shuriken not hitting properly is disgusting. I can't even talk about these fucking idiots because they're that fucking annoying. Don't even bother looking at their shit. Just, if anyone brings up Ogawa Ryu, post this fucking video and just be like, fuck you. You guys are frauds and complete waste of everyone's fucking time. Someone translate this into Portuguese and just send it right to their faces. They're just fucking retarded. I'm done.